Welcome to the Movie Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King Kansas, here to bring you another movie review, in particular a King Kansas review right here on YouTube. What the hell am I talking about? Well, if you guys have been following me over the last 2-3 days, the King has personally had a Christopher Nolan long weekend, because here in Canada, Family Day is this Monday, or today in Canadian terms. Decided, you know what? I feel like watching a few Christopher Nolan films. You know, let me go back. I revisited some other ones that I just did. I did Inception, which I was gladly surprised. So I have a few movies here and there in my collection, including The Dark Knight. So I go, let me check out Interstellar. I've watched it before, but I think it's been a good little while until I last seen it. So when I was rewatching it, so I can do a review right here on the channel, I forgot, honest to God, half of it. But I was glad that I did, because I got to re-enjoy or reinvest in it, and I'm telling you right now, loved it. If you guys haven't seen Interstellar, some of the actors that were involved were Matthew McConaughey, Michael Caine, because he's in everything, Anne Hathaway, Jessica Chastain, and I believe Casey Affleck's in it too, as his son, as he's a little bit older, right? But phenomenal. Like, it's so good. Like, the beginning, you're like, okay, here's another space movie kind of thing, but the way they've written it well, you feel something from right at the beginning, because Matt McConaughey's, I believe he lost his wife. John Malkovich, I believe, plays his father, who takes care of the kids. It's good. Like, he's a farmer. You know, the earth is going through its hell. If you guys don't know what's going on, it's too bad. I'm going to put a spoiler alert. Going to be basically a spoiler review. It's not going to be a non-spoiler or whatever. You know, my non-spoiler part is basically watch the damn thing. The acting is great. One of Christopher Nolan's best. Amazing actors in it. Heartfelt. It's based on a what-if scenario for humanity. What if you have to leave the people behind in order to save them, but then you find out that it's all a lie kind of thing? So there you go. That's my non-spoiler. Give it thumbs up. Check it out. Spoiler from this moment on. It's going to be on the board down below. Wow. Do you feel, or do you buy, when Matt McConaughey has to leave behind his daughter who broke his heart to save them? And you're believing the word on a madman, in a sense, Michael Caine's character, that he has to go in space to find a new planet for us to inhabit. And it's kind of funny, because that's what we're kind of thinking of doing now. You got all these rich people trying to go to Mars to see if there's, you know, like life there, that they can tap into water and shit for us to go live, because we got to leave this planet. Why not keep this planet alive and fix it instead of going out, right? Because I always believe, like, sometimes you go to save the world, but you leave the people you left behind, and that really matters even more, because at the end of the day, it's those people who are going to feel their loss over time. You might be dealing with crap, but that's what you leave behind. That's the most important thing for me. Anyways, getting sentimental here, but it was good. But that moment when he went to go talk, his daughter finds out that he's gonna basically be leaving to go save the world, broke his heart, man. Wow. You know, in his mind, he's gonna come back to her, whatever. But then, like, we all find out halfway through the thing, that old bastard was lying to them. It was never a planet. Matt Damon's even on there, which is a surprise. That was the Dr. Mann character that Anne Hathaway was trying to go and locate through this black wormhole kind of crap to see if he's there, if he's alive, surviving. Is the place that they picked inhabitable, which is bullshit. None of it is. And you kind of learn, and you try to kill Matt McConaughey's character and all this crap. And as you go through, you really feel for him, because he's like, you know what, you age differently. So he knew if there was a chance for him to come back, he'll be a 30-year-old or 38-year-old trapped, or a 150-year-old or 125-year-old man trapped in a 30-year-old body, and everybody on Earth has, you know, would have aged and all that. But it's crazy. I forgot near the end. It's kind of neat how he saved Anne Hathaway's character to get her back home, and he thinks he was going to die, and then he ends up going to this fifth dimension shit, which kind of threw me for a loop. I didn't even know what the hell was going on, but that's Christopher Nolan. He throws a little loop of something that you think that it's basic from A to B, kind of like Armageddon. You go try and save the world, you make a sacrifice, and that's it. No, this really adds a spin. And then He ends up being saved, let's just say that, in mid-space. Felt like an Optimus Prime usage there, but no, it isn't. To rescue him, and then he gets saved, and he wakes up, and he's on this, I guess, spaceship or some crap that resembles home, and his daughter is alive, and she's on there, or he went to go visit her, and she's like in her, like near on her deathbed, let's just say that. So she had the chance to kind of see him. She told him that she figured out the whole watch thing. There's a whole watch thing. You guys can watch for yourself that if there's any way that he'll get back to her, because that was the problem. She goes, I'll be back. He did, and that she figured it out, and she figured out how to save pretty much the whole entire world. How? I don't know exactly, but she figured it out. There was a lot of dust storms and clouds and shit. But it was good. It was a good fitting. You'll never be bored once from the beginning to the end. Where did this rank amongst all the other Christopher Nolan films? I'm thinking probably the number one, if not number two, from all the films he's done after The Dark Knight. So when you factor in, that's the first one. The whole Dark Knight trilogy was phenomenal, which I'll review that eventually. But loved it. All the actors are great. Anything with Matthew McConaughey, like, you're just sold. Like, you buy every single thing he does. He's a man's man. He's a good actor. He's everything, you know. Like, that guy is damn good. It's very rare to find him in a shit movie. Even Anne Hathaway, she hasn't been getting a lot. And Jessica Chastain is a cream of the crop bonus in there. Midway in the movie, he plays his daughter when she grows up, Murphy. And that's where she kind of gets involved, like an hour into a 2.5-hour film. But like, I don't know, there's nothing really negative to say about it, because you can't say that, oh, this is dragging on and why did this happen. Everything happened with a purpose in there. And like I said, it touches a nerve of our own humanity, because it's stuff that's going on right now that, yeah, you're thinking, you know what, they're trying to explore Mars and all this crap. You know what my saying is, fix your own damn planet and don't look elsewhere. Why are we looking for easy solutions to go find somewhere else? Solve the problems here. It might take you a little harder thing to get work done and stuff, and get your hands a little dirty, but hey, it's our damn planet, right? And you got to think of our kids. Think of them right here. You don't have to be 20 million miles away or feel that you have to save the entire universe to so your kids can benefit, or your future kids, or humanity, as they say. Worry about the person next to you rather than the person in the far distance or right behind in your rearview mirror, right? But anyways, babbling again. Loved it. Highly recommend it. You got to check it out. It's one of his best Christopher Nolan's. It is a must-see masterpiece. I picked this up, I would say, a year after it came out, which is, I don't know, I got to figure out when the hell it comes out. But you can always look in the description of the video, and I'll tell you exactly when it did come out. But high praise. Loved it. I highly recommend it. Thumbs up. Go check it out for yourself. And like always, check out my other videos right here on the Movie Throne. Look under the King Kansas Movie Reviews playlist tab on the Movie Throne YouTube channel. Like, share, and subscribe. Tune in. Movie review schedule, guys, moving forward. I would say in March it's going to change a little bit, because, you know, something else might be appearing pretty soon in the next months, 1 or 2 months to come. I'm going to be doing about 2 to possibly 4 or 5 movie reviews every week. And there's a lot of movies that I've done. Like, I'm going to be covering movies that I think you guys should see. Big movies that everybody's talking about, even the ones I haven't seen. And we'll see where we go moving forward. But look for those like Monday, and I would say Thursday or Fridays moving forward in the months to come. Until then, be the hell good. Like I said, good stuff is coming your way. King is out of here. Stay off the King's throne. Who knows? Maybe I'll check out another movie. Take it easy. Happy Families Day.